King 6 offsuit versus Ace 3. Jesus, this Donnie guy is the worst possible player I can think of. But look at that. Like, that's like runner, diamonds. That's like a track meet flush he just hit. What a lucky donk. This stupid bitch, Vile, whatever her name is. Terrible. These women should not be allowed online. I'm just thinking about what I can do with 600. Oh, we got it all in. The military donks all in with sixes. Donnie, wow. I don't know which one is worse, but he flops the joint, the straight, the nuts. Well, not the nuts because there's six, well, the 7-6 or 2-6. But he flopped the damn straight, and the military guy's gone. Probably go back to the barracks to, up roasting the other men. That's probably what he's into, not that there's anything. Well, Bill Fillmaff, well, okay, here I have 8-5. These dogs have nothing. So Bill Fillmaff's going to do something called a bluff. It's a little deceitful. Bill Fillmaff doesn't normally like to lie, but I'll bet 25K. Since I'm in first position, which means I have an advantage because I get to bet first, Bill Fillmaff can pull that off. And Bill Fillmaff did. You know, Bill Fillmaff doesn't need cards to win. Bill Fillmaff sometimes sits at a poker table, and I'm going to raise here with King 10. Probably the best hand. And Donnie Donko over here raises all in. I said Donnie Donko. Did you understand the reference? It's a reference to that movie Donnie Darko that these guys probably love because it's all emo and there's a giant rabbit and some guy dies from an airplane thing. It's a terrible film, a terrible picture. If you want to see a good movie, I recommend Chairman of the Board. It's Carrot Top's movie. He's playing at the Luxor in Las Vegas. All right, I've got Ace Jack suited. I got the puppy feet. So this is a really great hand. I'm just going to go, what would be the worst thing to do? The worst thing to do would be to go all in. So that's what I'm going to do. This is called metagame. You do what you're not supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. So they think, wow, he must have aces because, wow, I've got so much spit in my mouth right now. Wow, how'd I get all that spit in my mouth? Bill Fillmaff doesn't know, but I do know that Donnie Donko's going to raise, and I do know that both these bitches have nothing, so I'm going over the top. You know, I go over the top of women as well all the time because I have a bunk bed. So, Bill Fillmaff just pushed those suckers around. You don't want to mess with Bill Fillmaff. Why are you trying to mess with Bill Fillmaff? I got the puppy feet once again. That's what they call clubs and the professionals do. Oh, but the bitch went all in, so I can't call. Donnie Donko, who knows? I mean, I have no idea what these people are going to do. They're so terrible. He calls with ace-6. He called with ace-6 offsuit. The bitch is calling with king-queen. Oh my, this bitch. Go back to the kitchen, woman. You're horrible. And another ace for good measure. What a terrible, I would never make sex with that woman. Now we're three-handed, so you got to get a little more aggressive. Bill Fillmaff needs some chips. I've got pocket sixes. Pocket sixes never lose. So I'll just go to 45K. You know, pocket sixes I have never lost with in my entire life. You know why? Because Bill Fillmaff, well, I don't know why I did never lose with him, but the point is I will never lose with pocket sixes. So here's the next hand here. I'm in the big blind with Jack 9. K-Devil. How is K-Devil still in this? Terrible player. He makes some stupid raise. I'm going to call. Oh boy, it's all spades. What a flop. I'm going to check. No idea what he's going to do. He should bet. He checks. What an idiot. I'm going to check because I got nothing. What's he going to do? He bets. He's going to think about it. He bets 60K. All right. Now this is horse honky is what it is. Bill Fillmaff can smell weakness, so I'm going all in. I'm going all in, buddy. You try to call that. You can't call it, buddy. You make this call, it's all over. I got spit in my mouth again. But, Bill Fillmaff doesn't think he's going to call because Bill Fillmaff has, a solid image. So I'm playing off the image. And, he's not going to call. I really don't think he's going to call. He really shouldn't call because he should fear the flush. He should fear the flush. He folded. And Bill Fillmaff's gonna show the bluff. Hey, he's not you donkey. Hey, K-Devil, you can go to hell, you bitch. Because Bill Fillmaff just bluffed your ass. And all the peanut gallery, all Bill Fillmaff's fans, they're in uproar. They're like, ooh. They're like, bluff-ode. Snap. Snap. Oh, snap. They're saying infallible. They're calling me Bluffosaurus Rex. And but Bill Fillmaff's no dinosaur because Bill Fillmaff has been winning for years, and I'm not extinct. I've got pocket fours here. I know I'm beat. Bill Fillmaff just knows these things. I can read in the soul. It's pretty easy even online. I am wearing sunglasses right now, so I do have UV protection. And, of course, he has a 10. Exactly what I put him on. So Bill Fillmaff once again dodges. Well, I didn't dodge bullets, or nuclear missiles for that matter. But, Bill Fillmaff I know what I'm doing. Bill Fillmaff, I'm folding. And Donnie Donko versus, this other K-Devil horror show. He's thinking about it yet again. Remember when I bluffed him with Jack-9? That was great. Bill Fillmaff's an awesome player. You got Ace-Jack versus sixes here. Bill Fillmaff, I want to end up with Donnie Donko. Of course he sucks out with the Ace-Jack. The sixes should have won because he had the matchers. He had the matchers before the flop, so he was a statistical overdog. But, K-Devil's a horrible player, and he, all right, Donnie Donko, you're going down. You're dominated, bitch! You're dominated! I knew exactly you were messing around. Why were you trying to steal my blind, buddy? Why were you trying to steal my blind? You don't steal my big blind. I'm in the big blind, you bitch, and you just lost a bunch of chips. And, Bill Fillmaff, a little bit of rap there. Bill Fillmaff, is a great rapper. Try not to do it all the time. But Donnie Donko made a horrible play and paid for it. And Bill Fillmaff took his chips. I knew I had him dominant. I knew I had him. And don't you steal my big blind. This is a bad flop for pocket nines. Wow. I don't think I played this hand very good. I was so distracted I was so happy about this Donnie Dark. Oh, wow. I think I lost. Yeah, Bill Fillmaff didn't play that hand very good. But it was because I wasn't paying attention. And, Bill Fillmaff doesn't make mistakes. No, wait, I would have never made a mistake except that Donnie Donko distracted me. But, all right, K-Devil raises, Donko goes all in. Yeah, why not? Why not slap it all in with ace-7 of puppy feet? Of course he's got ace-10. Now, the Donko has, it's got a flush, no, he's got a straight draw. But he misses, another 10. So now Bill Fillmaff's heads up with K-Devil. A pretty horrible player. We've seen him call all-ins with King-Jack that was suited. It wasn't even unsuited. I already mentioned that, but, that's an example of his play. And I'm going to say your heads up with the champ. That's an intimidation factor. Then I'm going to push all in. Once again, this is metagame. And I don't want to explain what metagame is again because I already explained it, but it's too complicated for you anyway because you're too dumb to understand any of this. You probably don't even. I've got ace-6. Bill Fillmaff's probably gonna make a play here. Yeah, calling's for suckers. I'm going on. He's not gonna call because I limp re-raise. That's the play, and that's a really tricky play. Bill Fillmaff's a tricky player. You never know what he has. And he really should fold, but he calls. He calls with 7s. This maniac calling on with pocket 7s. Oh, Christ. Well, Bill Fillmaff has a 6. I've got some outs. Oh, 6 on the river. Hail Satan, buddy. Hey, how about that shit, K-Devil? You just got the 666 from Bill Fillmaff. Knew it was coming. I got aces now. So, I've been raising the 70. I'll raise the 70. Maybe he'll push back one this right here. But if he should go, he folds. But I had the aces. And Bill Fillmaff, I almost never get aces. It's unfair. I've got my signature hand. I've got King-Jack not suited. So I'm going to raise. Come on, raise. He folds. It figures. I get the nuts 2 hands in a row. I don't know how I got all this spit in my mouth. Bill Fillmaff normally, is not a spittoon factory. So it's not. I flopped a king here. This hand's good. So I'm going to bet out. This donk, he's probably going to call. Worst thing he could do, calling station here. So Bill Fillmaff has 2 pair now. I'll bet donk will probably call. Wow. I can't. How could he play this hand worse? Well, I'll bet again, but what does this guy have? This guy has probably thinks it's stud, I guess. I had 2 pair. What an idiot. It's my signature hand. I've got my signature hand. I'm going to raise. I think this is a tournament right here. Come on, go. He folded. This sucks. I should have busted this bitch. I'm going to show it. Jesus. I've got ace-7 here. I've got the 7. I'll check. This guy's slow, too. I mean, he's probably asking his mom or whoever he lives with for help. I'll call that 8. Bill Fillmaff is... All right, so now there's a straight on the board. So now this is probably going to be a split pot. So Bill Fillmaff is going to do what's called a prober bet. So it's like a pro bet so he doesn't raise and get tricky because it's probably going to be a split pot. Well, he had 2 pair. I guess Bill Fillmaff didn't get lucky there because I thought... Well, no, I didn't get lucky. I've got pocket 5s. How should I play this? Bill Fillmaff's going to raise it. See what happens. This is called Presto, named after the famous spaghetti sauce that Greg Raymer used to eat, and obviously he ate a lot of it because he's a fat ass. I'll just go all in. I've got the best hand. This donk will probably call with a ace-2. You know, we've established he's terrible. He shouldn't call off all his money. He's going to call off all his money, though, because, you know, he knows he's against superior talent. Come on, just fold. You should fold if you were smart, but he's not. He calls with ace-jack again. He had ace-jack before. And he gets the ace. Bill Fillmaff had the best hand. I had the best hand. It should have hold up. It didn't hold up. Pretty unfair, because I don't recall ever sucking out this entire tournament. Bill Fillmaff always has the best hand, and I don't recall ever sucking out. I mean, if there's video proof to the contrary, you know, mail it to me. But I got pocket 6s now. I'm all in. Of course, he's got upside down 6s, the 9s, and somehow I lose with pocket 6s, which has never happened before. But K-Devil's a horrible player. Not a good game. He played terribly, got lucky, and another second place. Another second place! What am I going to do with $400 or whatever I won? That's nothing to Bill Fillmaff. I use that much. Well, I don't want to say what I use it for, but Bill Fillmaff, I came and said, it's, fuck you!